Order in the court. Ouch. Order in... I slammed my hand on the gavel.
I am here to tell you... Frick, I literally had it. I'm here to give you without a reasonable doubt
Okay.
that my defendant is not guilty
Okay.
of treason, identity theft, fraud, and murder.
So you know all the things he's guilty of?
I know what people say he's guilty of.
What he's
quotation marks,
accused
quotation marks.
of?
Exactly.
Learn how to speak.
Shut up.
You piece of garbage.
I had a long day.
So that doesn't mean you can't be professional.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes I cry in the shower. No.
I don't, because I don't
He
have
is
tears.
not guilty because I have a witness.
Who's your witness?
Jeffrey D.
That's a duck. D stands for duck.
I know, Jeffrey Duck, dude. What do you mean? Yeah, definitely. Okay. I call him to the stand. He's my
He
witness.
doesn't speak English. Wait, does he?
Yes, he does.
What the
Stop
frick?
rooting it. This is my case. You don't control how my defendant speaks. Not defendant. My witness speaks.
Okay.
Jeffrey Duck, where were you the night of the all of that? Yeah.
Oh. How did
See? It proves that he wasn't even there. But that's not my defendant, that's the witness. But, no. The Jeffrey Duck can prove that my defendant was with him
Do you speak duck?
when he was with him.
Do you speak duck?
I do speak duck.
Well, then what do you say? This is genius.
See? Boom. Proven.
This is okay. Honestly, dude, you know, as the judge, I just thought about if you just had a witness that only spoke the language that you understood, you could just like try to translate for the judge, or then just tell lies.
Hashtag Family Guy. The ghost that never lies. Oh, he isn't here. Don't point at me. I skipped a couple scenes.
Good. Welcome to the American morning of the Lemon Drops podcast in the 1st of July on the 2nd of the month.
Welcome to Great America.
Welcome to the American Lemon podcast.
We are here to talk about women's suffrage.
They do suffer. Next topic.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too, but women's suffrage was just giving them the vote to right. The right. The right to vote. Shut up.
To right.
Shut up. I had a long day.
Now you know what it's like to be me.
You don't go to school.
Peach and Spiderman.
I'll pedo your mint.
Wait, what? Not my mid. Okay.
Pedo.
I'm Nicholas Carter Schrock, and this is
Pedo.
Tanner James.
Even if I was a
Gun.
pedo, you'd be safe, you little brat. What? I'm TJ.
Welcome back.
TJ Schrock, Lord.
It's snowing. It's snowing for the first time in a long time. That there's actually been snow on the ground.
But it's the 1st of July, remember?
That's what I said. There's snow in July in America.
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 We're actually predicting the future.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
Because this is like we're pretending that it's January 25th, and it's the first time it's basically like had an actual good snow in like the entire snow year. So
Fun fact, today's my dad's birthday.
Fun
He's
fact.
50.
Today's your dad's birthday.
How did you know, dude?
Fun fact, today's my uncle's birthday. Clapped, I win.
Fun fact, today's my cousin's uncle's birthday.
Dang
Clapped.
it. Fun fact, today is my cousin's uncle's birthday.
Frick.
Clapped, I win. No, well that's cool. Happy birthday to your dad. What is he, 45 now? 50?
50.
God dang.
He's an old boy.
My dad's like 42, 3.
There's no way there's 8. Is there actually 8? Oh yeah, your dad is the youngest. I forgot. Wanda's just in the middle there.
Middle.
In a good way. Calm down. Okay.
No, bad way. Get clapped out.
Did it again. We had to redo the first 4 minutes, and he literally did the exact same thing in the other one.
Okay, but I just played Cosmic Encounter, the board game, with Alex for like 4 hours yesterday.
So?
And played Halo with him after that.
So it was just you and Alex who played?
And never.
Exactly. You'd say
Alex,
Denver.
we all made fun of Alex though, because he kept on forgetting to put ships on the thing, and then he kept on losing because he forgot to put ships on the thing.
Did he get
It was
mad?
funny. Yeah, he got very mad. And then Denver did it once, and we all just like absolutely took the piss out of him.
Absolutely molested him.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, my bad. I need to stop saying something like that because children listen to this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. Amen.
Beans.
Love you.
Beans and Christ. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Okay, Nick.
What?
Picture this. Okay, you're going to a Mexican restaurant, you see.
Okay.
like if you go to a real authentic
American restaurant.
real
Are you
authentic
racist?
Mexican restaurant, 2 things on the menu: taco, burrito. Which one are you getting?
Burrito.
Okay.
Tacos
What
are
meat?
not that good.
Chicken, beef, or steak?
Chicken's often too
shrimp or
dry.
fish.
Steak is often too expensive and not very good if
All
it
the
is
same
cheap.
price.
And go with beef.
Yeah, same. Ground beef. Burritos are better than tacos. How it goes.
Okay, today, for at work we go out once a month for people's birthday, and today was Brad's birthday, so we went out, and I ordered an entire large buffalo chicken pizza, and I was like, me and Brady ordered the same thing, and we were determined we were gonna eat it all, and so I got this thing. It got delivered. It looked amazing. Like, okay, I have a picture of it that I'm gonna show TJ. Imagine just the most beautiful pizza that you've probably seen in a while. It's probably that. It was delectable. Here, let me find the. Does that not look scrumptious?
What is that on top? Is that ranch?
Yeah, it is good.
Looks pretty busted. Not gonna
It
lie.
was amazing. I ate half of mine, and then I was.
Nick, you're balking. You have to eat all of it.
Well, I tried. I honestly, we both stopped. Both of our goals was to eat half the thing because we knew we couldn't eat the entire thing after we see.
Yeah,
it.
with that attitude, no wonder you didn't eat all of it.
And
Your attitude.
okay, here, wait, let me tell the story.
Were you guys?
Stop speaking for me.
I wasn't speaking.
Stop
I was,
speaking.
I was just giving. I wasn't telling you the story.
And so I got like 8 pieces down, I think, and there was 2 pieces left until I finished the half, and I had to stop for like 5 minutes and take a breather because my gag reflex was so strong that I nearly just projectile vomited right then and there, and so I just chugged some root beer, and I was like, please just go away. And at that point, buffalo sauce tasted disgusting, and I did not want to eat anymore. Yes, did you have your hand raised?
What's the difference between projectile vomit and normal vomit?
Vomit is just like you go. Bleh. Projectile vomit is you just shoot vomit everywhere. It's like bleh, all over everything.
Is that all? Okay?
You've had a vomit where it's just like bleh, and it like kind of drips out your mouth and whatever. Then you've had the vomit where it's like you may have not of it. Normally it takes pretty.
I don't vomit that much, so.
I don't either. I have vomit.
It's fully on.
Ratatata.
Ah! Oh.
Ratatata. Diabetes. That's what I meant to say. That was cool. So I ate that. It sucked, and then took half the pizza home. I was like, wow. And
And then I went to Nick's house and ate it all already, so.
what, TJ?
What? No, I didn't.
What? No, I didn't. I'm with a guy named Carl now, so it's kind of funny. I'll be like, Carl,
Is
that kills
That's
people.
What's her face's husband?
And his
right?
husband.
Yeah.
They both go to Town Line, so it's kind of baller.
Baller.
2014, Chevy Impala. See how the song goes?
No.
It goes, Bala, 2014, Chevy Impala, holla, like that.
Okay.
It
Sounds pretty catchy.
actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So,
Dude,
really,
he's
the
done.
roads are disgusting right now.
Bad. It's like.
I was
bad.
on the way to this aforementioned restaurant, and aforementioned restaurant, and
Foreman.
I went to turn onto the main road to go into town, and I just drifted, just like so bad. I just drifted practically 180, and then I look behind me. There's a cop just sitting there, and he's like, he didn't do anything because I mean it's really icy out.
Nah, they should have pulled you over and been like,
Reckless
you-
driving.
reckless driving.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I corrected myself and went back. And then I parked on a snowy, like, slanted parking lot type thing. And I was like, am I going to be able to get out of this? But I realized I have a Subaru, so I'm fine. Then on the way home, I was driving, so I was going like 45. And there's a big pile of slush on the road from, like, people driving through it and stuff. And I hit it in my car. It hit it and it just completely lost traction. So I start sliding about a 45-degree angle, and I start moving towards this tree that I see on the other side of the road. And I'm like, oh gosh. So I slammed on the brakes, and I turned the wheel as hard as I could, and I miraculously corrected myself, actually. I was afraid I was just going to total that thing right then and there, which I kind of wanted to do, but that's, I mean, it would kind of be,
Insurance
yeah. It would,
Well, now's the time to do it because.
yeah, but it was also in someone's house, or like lawn, like right the front lawn. I was like, it's just going to be a hassle. Fine.
Fine, I'll correct myself and not
Fine,
total
I
my
won't
car.
crash the car. Would have been funny though. Also, would have been really cool. All I had is a sweatshirt.
I was on my way here.
No
coming
way.
From
I don't believe you. Prove it.
my house,
Prove
and
it.
I was on your road out here,
Whoa.
and I was going like it's how they plowed it on the Y, but like you have to have your one tire in the middle of the road
Yeah.
and like that because like the slush in between there. So
Mhm.
when a car comes, you have to like slow way down. And the truck actually, the people on this road are really nice actually. So
Yeah.
so I was
Welcome.
going, and I was like before I really realized how bad it really was. I was probably going 50
Mhm.
on the road, which I mean not speeding, but a little fast for it. How bad the roads were, and
Mhm.
there was a tiny little like, just a little turn. Like it wasn't like a big 90-degree or even 45 degree. It was just a
Mhm.
small turn, and there was a car coming. So I was down a hill a little bit. Car coming. I went to turn, and it didn't turn. It wasn't bad. So I started hitting the brakes, but when I hit the brakes, then I started sliding.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
not stop whatsoever. So I slid a little bit. It wasn't bad. It kind of went back and forth, wiggled.
You're like,
the other lane. I pulled the emergency brake, and I was drifting that thing. Skirt. But yeah, I kind of went to the other lane a little bit, and then finally slowed way down. Luckily, the truck was far enough away. But it was fine.
Mm.
Wouldn't have died. I would have been fine. But
Yeah, I went on a turn. I'm like, if I do not, like, I slid through the entire turn. Luckily, I still had it under control, but like, there was a car passing through the turn, like right on the other side, and I was just like sliding the entire time. I was like, this is fine. this is fine.
yeah, I used that stop sign out here.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh yeah, dude,
I went up there, went to go, and I did not go.
No, I went up there. I didn't stop completely because there's no cars. And no, actually, no, I did because there's a car. That's right. There was a car coming, and I came to a complete stop. So I went and turned, and then I just turned, and I didn't even make it like through the intersection. I'm gonna call it an intersection. Through the intersection, and I just like started sliding, and I just hit the grass. I'm like, ah.
I just wasn't moving like much. I was just spinning out and like when.
Well, I have an all-wheel drive car, Subaru.
Lucky.
Peace, dude.
Got my 2-wheel drive.
Yeah,
Let's
two-wheel
go.
drive must suck in this, but no, I have plenty of traction, so I have no problem accelerating, and but yeah, so it's pretty interesting. I would like speed up as much as I could, like burn out. It was fun, like wee. It's fun.
I really wanted to drift.
I did a little bit. I was like wee, wee, wee.
Ta-ta-ta-ta, Brum brum.
That's fine. So some breaking news. February 1st, Samsung's releasing their new S23 line and some other phones and stuff, watches, etc. And somehow someone over at Samsung kind of did a little bit of a mess up, a little quirky mess up,
Just listen.
just a little bit,
Just-
and they accidentally shipped out some of their phones 5-6 days before the launch. And so now there's like 8,000 YouTube videos about the in-depth review of the S23 and the S23 Ultra and
It's
stuff.
not even out yet.
It's not even out yet.
Oof.
So they're like,
Just a little miscommunication
just a
on
little,
the day.
someone's getting fired.
Someone's getting fired.
So it's kind of funny. But also, so basically what they did is like kind of how the camera system was on here, where like on the S23 Ultra that I have, that is just, that's like the camera. There's no like punch out for the camera. The entire module is just the cameras outside of the smooth back. And they basically did that for the regular line now, except I mean there's just 3 cameras obviously, but then it's kind of like that for the regular line, so it looks pretty cool actually. I like it. Also, for the S23 Ultra, they instead of having completely circular like edges, they boxed it a little bit more. It's still pretty like edular, but like they boxed it so it's not so perfectly round, which I think is honestly better. But overall, the phone looks pretty much the same, except for some different colors and a little bit like the camera looks different because they added a new camera type thing, and they changed they have some really cool. They have the new the brightest screen in any smartphone currently, which is kind of cool. And
Why do you need the brightest screen?
when it's like really when it's when it's like really bright out and you have to like squint to see your phone, that situation.
That's fair.
So like that problem, I've never had a problem like that on my Samsung because it already goes to 1750 nits. I think the iPhone, whatever the max iPhone is, iPhone 969 4 Max Plus Ultra Super Duty.
Dude, they need to call that super. They need to call something super dude. That'd be sick. The 4 needs to come out with a phone.
The iPhone Super Duty. No, that thing only. I think that one gets 1850. So, but then the new one, the new Ultra gets 2150. So, they beat Apple. You buddy.
Good job. They made the screen brighter. Dude,
I mean,
okay.
it's a genuinely useful thing, which is, I mean, yeah. I mean, but it's not like 100% necessary. And
One of my friends got the new iPhone 14, and those cameras are chunky.
yeah,
Sticks like 2 inches out from the phone, and are like 6 inches in diameter.
the screen is only 6.1 inches big.
I know,
TJ.
shut up. It just looked really big, especially compared to even the iPhone 11 Pro or even the 12.
Yeah, like-
this way bigger.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Honestly, though, one thing I do not. Okay, I have a D brand case for my S22 Ultra, and I do not like how the case goes in between here. Goes in between, like it doesn't. It's not like most cases where it just like completely leaves the camera module open. It makes so that the phone, like, you cannot see in between the cameras. It's just like the case back there. I wish they would just have it a box design so I could put then like like little circular covers over the lens things like they have, instead of like, I wish I could do that, but sadly if with this case you can't because there's no extra room, which is kind of annoying. So I might actually end up switching cases to something else.
That's why you get a phone that only has one camera.
Let's go. Sorry, one of my 4 cameras is yeah, sorry, I just have too many of them.
Yeah, you do.
No, actually I use all of them. It's kind of nice. Yeah, so that's cool. Good job, Samsung. I'm gonna upgrade to the Note. I'm gonna pre-order it as soon as they're available, and I think I might also
What's
get
the
a
difference
watch.
between them?
Okay, so they have a new processor, and that has the much better cooling. There was no problem with the cooling on this one. That just means so that now that apparently they say 3x better cooling. So that means that you'll be able to run your CPU, which would be your, what is this one? Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, I think.
Just adding numbers to everything these days to make it sound high tech.
I mean, it's the 2nd generation, TJ.
Yeah, but why is it 8 Dragon Bit X
That's
Q?
the 8th one in their lineup.
Why not just have one? Just
Because-
make it better every time, but call it the same thing.
But they're
so
just
people
for,
get so
but they're
confused that they have
for
no idea
different
what they're
they're
buying.
for different things. Okay.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, and so that just means you can get more performance out of that. So I'm also excited to see what they do for Samsung Dex this year. That's gonna be fun. And what was the other? There was something else. Oh yeah, like they upgraded the night photography on the Samsung S22 Ultra. So they say it's the best of any smartphone.
People say a lot of things.
People, I mean, I guess compare it. I guess if you want.
There.
Yeah, and so that's cool. That's cool, and I don't know what else they really changed. I mean, it looks a little bit different, a little bit beefier, and it comes in a really nice like cotton white. And I'm gonna order it in cotton white because it looks really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much like. Also, the front facing camera is now 40 megapixels. For reference, TJ, your main camera in the back is 12 megapixels. Just for reference. TJ's crying now. What are you doing, TJ?
Letting you finish.
He's just like in his own world, just trying to tone out. Yeah, well, I'm done. Good job. What's next? Any talking points?
Your mom.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, 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 hey.
Hey. I'm gonna get you a phone.
Bye,
someday.
bye, dun, dun. What do you want to get?
Yeah. Any phone that's better than this.
No, but like, okay, but like reason, like what? Like, what do you think you want to get? What-
My parents are gonna buy it, so I guess whatever they buy me.
I should pay them money to buy you a Samsung. Okay.
I had the chance to get an iPhone.
That's not an
the
iPhone.
Samsung Galaxy S21. I could
Oh
have
yeah,
that because no one else really wanted it.
do you if you were given if your parents like gave you a Samsung, would you switch permanently or would you just have that until you could buy your?
If they
phone?
bought me that and they said they wouldn't buy me one for, I don't know. It'd be such a. I don't want to. Nothing wrong with Samsung. I just don't want to switch. Because I already know Apple.
Okay, that's the reason that Apple still has so many customers. Because like, why would they switch? They already are using the phone, which makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Plus, the phones generally do the same thing. Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
most old people just text and
Mm-hmm.
buy nearest grocery store. Oh, I can't see it. Why
Hey.
is it so small?
That's why you need to buy a bigger screen tablet. That's funny. And yeah, so like if you were bought a Samsung and you had to switch anything over anyways, do you think you would just be like, I don't want to switch back, or would you just,
I guess
would you just have it until you're done with it and then you just get another iPhone?
I'd see how the Samsung goes because I had a Samsung, like we had a home phone and it was kind of mine, but not really. I had that for a while. No, it wasn't even a Samsung. It was just a random Android thing.
Yeah.
I'd see how it is, and if there really isn't that much, I mean, as far as if it really isn't that bad, I could get used to it really fast. I doubt I'd switch unless there was something big I really didn't like about it.
Yeah. That's fair.
And
I had no problems with my iPad actually. I liked it. My iPad that I had for a few months, no, like almost a year. I had it for almost a year, and I liked it. It was good. But if I was given the option, I would rather have the Tab S8 Plus, just because owning the iPad was like actually restricting compared to owning the Tab 8 Ultra, which wasn't released at the time of my purchase of the iPad. And it's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, personally, I'm a creator. I create a lot of things. I do photography, edit podcast, do video, and I use a lot of the stuff that Samsung offers that Apple doesn't. So yeah, it's not anything huge, but I just think personally, I'm a Samsung enjoyer. Samsung enjoyer.
nice.
TJ's insanely commentful in this discussion.
Yeah. Let's talk about basketball now.
Okay, go ahead.
Yay! Brandon Ingram is still out for the longest time.
Who's he?
He's on the Pelicans.
Who's they?
He's on my fantasy
There's a
basketball
Pelicans team?
Yes.
What the freak?
They have Zion
I've
Williamson.
honestly never heard of that team before.
And I went to a Pacers game. I'm not sure if I told you. I went to a Pacers and Grizzlies game. I got to watch John Morant play. That was really fun.
I bet you probably could have seen it better if you would have used your 10x optical zoom on your set.
Yeah. And we got Jaren Jackson Jr. to like wave at us, and it was great. We went down courtside while they were practicing, and he was sitting down. And as soon as he looked at us, we all waved, and it was great. And he was just like,
Who's Jaren Jackson Jr.?
he's a black dude on the Grizzlies.
So every person on the Grizzlies?
Pretty much. No.
If you're not black, what are you doing playing basketball?
Facts.
Factual?
Come on, Donis Sabonis, what you doing?
Who's Donis Sabonis?
He's the guy who plays. Is he still on the Pacers? I don't think he's on the Pacers. He's not. No, he's not on the Pacers. Where'd he go? I forget where he went. He went somewhere else.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning?
Who's that?
He used to
Yeah, the
play for the
football guy.
Colts and the Broncos.
Broncos. Jinx, you owe me a gun.
Okay.
You know, it's now illegal for you to own a certain type of pistol. I forget. The ATF will now, it's considered a crime to own I think it's an AR, a certain type of AR, or a certain like variant of rifle for more than 6 months. It's a crime.
Wait, so you can have it for 6 months, then you can't have it.
If you still have it in 6 months, it's a crime.
Oh,
If you buy it, then 6 months later you still have it, it's a crime.
okay, wait, but can you still buy them legally?
You can buy it legally. It's just 6 months later if you still have it, it's a
Wow.
crime.
It should be like everyone that has one has 6 months to get rid of it.
That's pretty much the thing.
But if you can buy one now, even after it's illegal, I mean,
yeah, you buy it and you have 6 months to get rid of it. That's the law now.
well, it should be like,
And if you bought it before, that's still the case. You have 6 months now, starting now.
it should be that you have 6 months to get rid of it and you can't buy any more because I thought it was.
Nope. You
So-
can buy another one.
So after 6 months, you can buy another one.
You can. I think that's the thing. It may be that. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
Wait, so can you sell it to someone else and then their 6 months restarts?
Yeah.
That makes 0 sense, but okay.
Well, I think that's just to help prevent people having guns that they don't have on record. Like if someone bought a gun 30 years ago and they're just storing it and they're like, all of a sudden decided to commit a crime. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, you're like, who committed that crime, dude?
I guess that's fair.
I think that's the reason
Still,
they're doing it.
still seems to be. No, that makes
Kapow, pow, 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 pow. And also so that they can do more regular background checks because you have to have a background check before you do anything with a gun. I'm gonna buy 18 AR-15s and I am going to blow up the what? No,
blow up the world. How much does the world cost?
I want to buy the entire Earth.
Earth.
Don't eat the
It
microphone.
wasn't. I was breathing in the microphone fumes.
Okay, TJ, what do you think about monthly game night for the Patreon? Play Cosmic Encounter, some fun board games like that, some like interesting ones we can learn how to play Dark Moon and play games like that. I think that'd be a ton of fun for the Patreon. Do like video. What do you think?
That doesn't sound terrible.
Okay, it's gonna be done. Patreon.com/podcast if you want that fun monthly content. We have like 3 things that are going up this week on the Patreon. So if you want to go look at that stuff, go to our Instagram. It's on the Instagram at the Lemon Drops Podcast. It's there if you want to click on the.
It's there just waiting for you to touch it.
Yeah, there should be.
Click
I'm
on it.
posting on there of a little teaser for one of our Patreon episodes, and yeah, it's gonna be a ton of fun. It's dope. It's dope over there on Patreon. I recommend it. If you want to support us, it's $3 a month. Not that much money. Less than a cup of coffee. Less than 2 cups of coffee.
Like,
Less than.
all you have to do is take all like instead of buying your one coffee that you buy every week, just save
Support a
up
podcast you like.
one time. It's once a month. It's not even for a week. It's just a month.
Yeah.
$3 a month. That's $36 a year. Okay,
Mhm.
you spend more on
Car insurance.
you spend more on stupid stuff than this is a good
You
cause.
spend more on
You're
Spotify
helping
than you
us.
do us, bro. I've thought about that.
Exactly. Cancel
If you
Spotify
have
to
money
do us.
and you're listening to us, you're obligated to give us. Okay.
if you have money and you're not giving it to us, you're me.
You mean?
I'm kidding. I'm
It's
kidding. We
another-
still love you all. Thank
There's
you. for
another
listening.
podcast with a Patreon,
Tell your
and
friends.
it was like if you set us for life, and it was like the Patreon thing was $3 million a month. We should do that.
We
and
should do that.
We should do that. Have Jeff Bezos be like, okay.
$2 a month. That's like 3 cents.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
but
3
dude-
million a month. Ours is $3 a month. That's over 1,000 times. less.
See, guys, we're giving you a discount.
We're giving you a that's over 1 million times less. Good night.
Nick, what
Yeah.
to do with $1 million
Right now, currently, I would put about 800,000 away, buy a car for about 15,000. I would invest the rest into photography and videography.
Speaking of which, I found a freaking hot car that I want. The 2008 Mazda has like
Uh-oh.
110,000 miles.
What is it?
Mazda 3.
Oh,
Has the-
Speed 3.
Got the turbo in it.
The
It's
Speed
the
3.
manual.
Speed 3.
Speed 3. I don't know.
The fronts look a little bit weird on the Speed 3s. The Mazda Speed 3s.
I loved how it looked. It was red.
Um,
It was gorgeous, and I wanted it.
Brady had a Speed 3 shirts.
Oh, that dude.
I'd
He had a
feel-
Mazda 3?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
He crashed it or something like that. I
Oh.
don't even know. He got insurance on it, so I'm assuming he crashed it.
Now he has a Golf GTI.
He does?
Mhm.
Oh.
It's hot.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I'm racist. No, I'm
It's also white,
kidding. Oh no.
which is also cool.
Oh no. They're here.
White Golf GTIs look nice. Okay, goodbye. No, I'm kidding.
White Golf GTIs?
Look nice, actually.
I think the black ones look better.
I don't like the black.
The black one looks pretty good though. GTIs in general, like honestly, I would not mind having one, but I do not like them because they're too small. Way too small.
I like small
Just
cars.
because they're a
You could
hatchback.
buy a Mini Cooper.
No.
Love hatchbacks with a passion.
I will not buy a car that does not have a bunch of room because I need room. I use it because I use it for my photography stuff. That's a lot of equipment, and I just need to be able to hold that stuff, haul it wherever I want. So yeah. Also, I have puppies now. I don't think I said that. I don't think that happened last time I recorded. So basically, my dog was like, "Oh yeah, birth," and gave birth to 12 puppies. 2 of them died, unfortunately. I mean, we did all we could. She sat on one of them. I mean, she's a
Oof.
yeah. That's
A
unfortunate.
Big old chunk.
So no, but yeah, we have 10 alive, healthy puppies. If you want some,
What
I
kind?
mean,
What is it?
they are Bernie Doodles, if I'm correct. I think
I want a Burmese mountain dog, dude.
Burmese. Those get so big though. These will get about, you know how big Yahtzee is?
Yes.
Probably about twice that tall.
But still that small. It's like, whoops.
Just
Strictly in
No.
legs. Just
no,
like.
it'll just be like you know my dog Cleo.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit smaller. If you want to check the pictures out when
Clebo.
if you want to check them out, Schrock Family Puppies on Instagram and Facebook. That's
Hey,
where
I
they will
follow
be
them on
listed
Instagram.
when that's where they will be listed or posted about when they're available. You know, puppies can't be bought until they're 8 weeks old
Who's gonna
because
stop you?
PETA.
PETA. PETA.
PETA.
Oh, pedo, pedo, me. Okay. Why not?
P-
Will they poop everywhere?
PETA stands
That's what I
for
do anyway.
pretty. We know what is it? What is it?
Pretty enormous diarrhea.
No, what
oh
is
my
it? It's-
goodness.
Tasty Animals is what the TA stands for. No, not actually, but like it's what it's what the joke answer. So it says PE.
Pretty elephants taste. Oh my.
Brad's fifth. Why did I just get a notification for Brad's 50th birthday? I don't quite remember asking. Well, I think that about wraps it up. TJ, what do you think?
So too.
Thank you for listening to Lemon Drops Podcast. I am Nicholas. If you want to eat a dog, Don't need dogs. Don't need dogs. Follow us on Instagram at lemondropspodcast.com, at the Lemondrops Fortnite. Frick, how's it going? Patreon.com/lemondropspodcast if you want the Patreon. Instagram.com. Instagram at the Lemon Drops Podcast. Instagram at the Lemon Drops Podcast. YouTube. We have a YouTube if you want to go check it out. That's pretty cool, I guess. And also,
we love you all.
We love you all. See you next week. GGFN. Tater tots for now.